'03 Ranger, and my key lock on the door stopped working. Works fine on the other side, but let me see if we can find out what's going on with this. Well, first thing I want to do is spray some WD-40 or something like that in the lock. There's a good chance that that'll free it up, but if it doesn't, then I want to show something else. That did free it up because I already did it a few minutes ago, but sometimes it doesn't, and I want to show how to get at this lock without taking the door apart. And there's a clip right here, retaining clip. You just pull that right out, get this lock out of there. And if you're real careful, you can change this lock from out here if you needed to by pulling this clip, this little C-clip off of there. But it'd be tricky, but you can probably do that from out here and get another one on there. But what I want to show here is just getting access to the wafers in the bottom. And when you have access to those, you can press on them and make sure they're moving freely. Put your key in and out of there, spray some lube in there, and then your key will start turning again once you get some lube sprayed into those wafers and get them moving around a little bit. And that'll save you from having to take the door apart, hopefully, to get the lock out. And I'll add a little bit on this video to show how to get that door panel apart to get inside there, because it's a little bit tricky on this car. There's a trick to it, but it's real simple. And of course, you just push that back in there and then hold it with one hand while you put this in there. I got the camera in my hand, but if I just press this in from the outside, I can slide this back in there and lock it in. And another trick that's not with the lock, but while you got the WD-40, you can spray inside this lock. I mean, spray a whole bunch. If you ever have a dome light sticking on a Ford staying on, you just spray this, get this in here back behind that lock, and spray. I mean, spray a lot. You might use half a can of oil and it might be dripping out the bottom, but what you're doing is getting to the switch. The switch for that light is on the bottom of this lock right here, and I learned this from watching other videos on YouTube, and it worked. It fixed this one, it fixed the other one on my other Ford truck, and you just keep working that switch back and forth, or keep opening and closing the door and spraying oil, spraying WD or something like that in there, and it'll get inside that switch and it'll start to melt the corrosion off the contacts of the switch, so that you can get that light switch to start working again, and the light will go out when you close the door. Take like a wide blade screwdriver or something of that nature and get between this plastic washer there and the edge of this handle, and it just snaps on. So get that off of there, push that to the side. It's supposed to be a 20 Torx 20 screw in there. Then we got a Phillips screw right inside of here, inside the door handle where you close the door handle, and another one down here in the corner. Got those two screws out. Now we want to just lift up, grab from the bottom of the door panel, lift up, and unhook it. One of Ford's better ideas that actually might be better. Now this thing here, I'm just carefully lifting it off with a putty knife or gasket scraper. Just carefully breaking the glue loose. It may not come off that easy in the warm weather, but it's cold right now. It's about 50 degrees. Which is warm for late December where I live, but taking advantage of it. I'm just going to carefully work this off of there so I don't tear this vapor barrier up. I'm going to just get that off and fold it back so I can get in this area here.